Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make this beautiful chevron pattern quilt for your bag, wallet, pouches, any project you like. So let's get to it. In front of me is a vinyl. The size is 12 by 12, so it's a square. And first thing that I'm gonna do is mark the middle marking on this vinyl, which is going to be 6 inches from each end. And I'm going to be using this silver marker pen. This thing you can remove the marking using water, hot soapy water. Just make sure you try it on your material in a small piece first to test. I know for sure it's fine with this vinyl because this is a smooth surface. But you want to test it. If it's a texture one, it'll remove the marker will remove, but it's gonna take longer because sometimes that silver marking thing, it goes between the groove, the texture of your vinyl, so it will take a while to get rid of. Be a lot of scrubbing, so I like to use the smooth one if I use the silver pen. So that's my center marking. I'm gonna go ahead and mark right here too, 6 inches. When I'm working with straight line design, I always like to start from the middle and draw way out to the edges. So now I have my center right here. I'm gonna connect that dot in the middle to get my line. So we got that line right there. Okay, now we're gonna mark. We're gonna go back to the bottom. We're gonna mark 2 inches from the middle to the left and so on until you hit the end, and then 2 inches to the right until you hit the end. You got 2 right here, this one, and this one. We're gonna rotate and do the same thing. 2 inches right here, 2 inches right here, and right here. And we also gonna connect those lines. Okay, now we got our vertical line, so now we're gonna go our horizontal line. So for the horizontal, we're gonna mark 4 inches each, every 4 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, 8 and 4. And then on the other side, 4 right here and 4 right here. So now we're gonna connect those dots. Perfect. Now we got our grid. Now we're gonna do the diagonal. So we're gonna connect this dot right here to here. We're gonna start making our chevron here. There. Make a triangle here. This. This. Do it like here. Like that. Okay. Okay. Now we can do the same thing right here. On the second row. Okay, now we're gonna flip it. Gonna finish this one right here. See? So we can stop here and you can just start quilting and follow this zigzag line. So you stitch right here, stop, stitch down, stop. So you can do this continuous. Once you're done all the zigzag, then you're gonna stitch the straight line. The other thing that we can do to make it even look more complicated, like we can draw a line right here. From here to here is 4 inches. So if you want, we can split this in half. Mark a 2 inches right here on each line. Let's start right here. Then 2 inches right there, and then 2 inches right here. So find the center, and you can mark this to make the arrow even tighter. Then we're gonna mark 2 inches right here. You see where I'm going with this? Mark 2 inches right here, just the middle, and connect. 2 inches down here, and connect. Two inches right here, and connect. Mark 2 inches right here, and we connect. And for this one, mark 2 inches right here, and we're gonna use our cutting mat right here to mark our 2 inches. 1, 2, so it's right here. So we're gonna use that dot on the mat to draw our line. Same thing, draw on the mat 2 inches down right here, and then you connect. Keep your vinyl still. Mark 2 inches right here. Use that same dot just as your guide. There you go. And we mark 2 inches down here on the mat. 2 inches down right here. There you go. Now we're gonna finish up the rest. Okay, so we finished drawing our vinyl. Now we're gonna put foam on them. I want to make sure that my foam is not on the seam allowance, so I cut them an inch smaller. So my vinyl is 12 by 12, my foam is 11 by 11. So I'm gonna flip this. This is not the fusible one, so I have to use double-sided tape to stick it on there. Pull this back in. Okay. Just eyeball it, center. That's it. We're ready to go. Okay, so now we're ready to sew. I'm gonna use my Strong Domestic today. It's Juki 2020 PE. And then I'll be using Tex 45 gold color beige thread from our website. The top and the bobbin. And what else? Oh, my stitch length is at 4.5. So first thing I'm gonna do, I like to start from the middle. That way, because to make sure they're not gonna shift. If you start from the top right here, there's a possibility that your vinyl's gonna shift. Your foam's gonna shift as you go down. So if you start from the middle, you're basically setting the vinyl to stay in place instead of shifting around. So I'm gonna pick this line right here to start. Point A to point B, guys. Yeah, slow down when you get to that peak right there. Make sure you're in the middle. And then you twist it. Twist it. Slow down. Twist it again. One more. And twist it. Alright, how about last line? Back stitch. That's it. That's our first one. Now I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so looking pretty good. So we finished with the zigzag. You can totally stop right here, but I like to stitch all this vertical line that split our arrows. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the middle. Looking good. So 2 more lines right here. Then we can clean up our vinyl with some hot water and soapy water. Hot water and soap. beautiful. Okay, got myself some hot soapy water and some Nylon towel to dry them off. And start scrubbing, guys. There you go. Your panel is done. Isn't it pretty? Now I gotta make a second panel like this and maybe make some pouches, or you can totally make it bigger too. This is a 12 by 12. I like to do an even number because the spacing that I'm using, it's 2 inches to the side right here horizontally, and then 4 inches to the top. Well, in this case I do 2 and 2 because I make the arrow narrower right here. I squeeze another arrow in between. So yeah, it's a 2 by 2. It's an even number. You can totally make a bigger panel with this, and you can make a whole bag quilted like this. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope it's a helpful video for everybody, and if you like my video, please subscribe, hit like, and then I really enjoy making this video. Continue making video for you guys. I hope you all have a good day. Bye bye.